The Filter Free Diary. Uh,
It's 11:57. Disclaimer. If you're a man, this video is not for you. This video is gonna piss you the fuck off. Especially if you actually believe all that religious, propaganda. That this episode is gonna be the opposite of everything you were ever taught. Which is weird because science proves it, but we're now gonna take science out of the classroom in America, so fuck it. Fuck the Department of Education. Fuck all of it. Yeah. Anyways. So I hope the men are gone. So ladies, guess what? Guess what? The human species is actually your species. It's a female species. 100%. It's actually more complicated to make a female than it is to make a male. That part's not scientific. That's just what I'm telling you. To create a useful space is always going to be more complicated than to create a rod. Right? Right? Because to make a space, to make a functioning space, it has to have a structure. A whole interior structure. To make a rod, there's no interior structure. There's no nothing. There's just a structure, right? So, that being said, I will tell you that anytime a woman gets pregnant, she has a female in there. She always has a female in there until right around 6 weeks, when the 6 has to decide, is it going to be a 6 or is it going to be a 15? Because a 15 is what I am, it's what you are, it's what all the women are. We are 15s. We are the 5, we are the balance, and we got spirit hanging out with us and flowing through us and doing all the things. And as a 15, we make more 15s. But one of the things we can do, or one of the things we have learned to do, is make a 6. And what is a 6? It's much simpler than trying to make a 15, that's for sure. And an inhibitor just hits at the right time, right around 6 weeks, and now you have yourself a lesser. And I can say that without being a dick about it, because younger souls appear in lesser beings and older souls appear in greater beings. That's how it works. So by default, women are older souls than men, of course, obviously. I think that's why some men are just so irritated by us, because it's something they can't escape and they know it's true. But that all aside, the human species is female by its very nature. And if we hit it with an inhibitor at the right time, we can make a male. And that inhibitor happens to be on this variant gene that we create, right? Because we create X's. Yeah, the female is an X, right? But every once in a while, we can make a Y's. And the Y's definitely thinks it's wise, doesn't it? And it is by watching this Y's that we can learn true wisdom, right? Because man, do they be doing some shit sometimes, don't they? Like trying to destroy the world, trying to collect all the money, trying to procreate with non-functioning beings. Whoa, that got weird. But that one too. There's a lot of weird things those pollinators do, isn't there? And we just learned so much from watching them. And interestingly enough, that's how O works. Because spirit, as the number one, is the identity for everything. So it understands everything. So all's O has to do is watch spirit do all the things. And as O watches spirit do all the things and observes spirit, it learns all the things. And that is exactly why the leader of a tribe is a man and the wise woman is a woman. Because the man needs to do what he thinks is best. And then the woman, as the observer, is going to watch him and learn true wisdom. Because she'll remember everything. And it's a lot easier to sit back and watch somebody else do things than it is to be the one up on stage trying to say what is the right and what is the wrong thing to do. 100%. 100%. So maybe you shouldn't get up on that stage until you actually know what is the right and what is the wrong thing to do. Can I get off this stage now? Have a good morning.